advent of sound meant a complete rethinking of how movies were made. Cameras suddenly were too noisy. Arc lights, which hissed loudly, were no longer practical. But on Blackmail, Hitchcock's real challenge came from his leading lady, Annie Andra.
Now, Miss Andra, you asked me to let you hear your voice on the talking picture.
But Hitch, you mustn't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I can speak well.
Do you realize the squad van will be here any moment?
No, really. Oh, my God, I'm terribly frightened.
Why? Have you been a bad woman or something?
Well, not just that, but...
But you slept with men.
Oh, no!
You have not. Come here. Stand in your place. Otherwise, it will not come out right, as the girl said to the soldier. That's enough.
Well, Annie Andra, naturally, with a Czech accent, she couldn't possibly continue, but too much had been photographed. So I got another young actress, whose name was Joan Barry, to sit on the side with her own mic. And Annie Andra, the Czech girl, just mouthed her words.
Frank, I've lost one of my gloves. I think I left it at the other table.
And somehow or other we managed. And I must say, through it all, this Hitchcock emerged as brilliant. I can only say he was brilliant. And he used sound in a way that I thought was brilliant.
Good morning, Mr. White. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Breakfast?
In Blackmail, Annie Andra's character has killed in self-defense.
And under our very noses.
Mind you.
As news of the murder spreads, she panics, afraid to tell anyone of her involvement.
I mean, it's one thing to buy chocolates out of ours, but it's quite another to stick a knife into a gentleman.
Leaning in the doorway, a rather intruding type of customer who talked about, have they heard about the murder around the corner?
But knives. No, knives is not right. I must say that's what I think and that's what I feel.
So as her voice went on, it became a drone. But the clearest word was knife all the time. And it was played over the girl's face.
Whatever the provocation, I could never use a knife. Now, mind you, a knife is a difficult thing to handle. I mean, any knife. I mean, if you use a knife, or a knife, they wouldn't belong in them. A butcher's knife.
Alice, cut us a bit of bread, will you?
Knife. What's that other knife? Knife. A knife is a dangerous thing. You must be careful of a knife. You come up against a knife. Oh, no. I mean, in Chelsea, you mustn't use a knife!
Yeah, you ought to have been more careful. Might have cut somebody with that.
While the rest of the world was simply photographing pictures of people talking, Hitchcock was using sound cinematically, expanding the language of movies. In the press and parlors of London, Blackmail and its director were hailed as national treasures. Hitchcock was just 30 years old and England's preeminent filmmaker. Hollywood during the studio era did not place much value on the director. With few exceptions, they were considered interchangeable. Europe might celebrate Alfred Hitchcock, but in America, it was men like David O. Selznick who were considered great filmmakers.